immediately responded, and I've set up a real estate review for them to list their house.
Woo! I love that. Oh my gosh. I love that. Woo! So you sent in a card, and then you
just haven't been in touch with them for a while, and they basically responded to, "We're so happy to get your card. It was so lovely to hear from you. You know, we hadn't spoken to you for a while, and we're actually really thinking of moving." And I didn't think they were ready to move at this point, and they said, "We're actually really thinking of moving and changing the house. We put the house on the market across the road from us. Went on the market for like 600,000, and previously they've been selling in fours. And so they said, you know, we think it's a good time to do it right now. So we're traveling the next couple of weeks. I'm traveling the next couple of weeks. So it's like
woohoo! This stuff does work, doesn't it? Just a little card. Look at that. Anybody else want to share anything? Emily.
I sent a card to what's his name? The ninja guy.
Larry Kendall.
And he emailed me.
Woo!
I was like nerdy about it.
I love it. Anybody else? I'm going to share one for Stephanie Cornelius, who's not here at the moment, but she was newer with us. And she actually was very funny. When she first started in real estate, the Kendrick team she said, come on board, come on, and I'll take you on the team. So she joined with Keller Williams, and they said, I'm sorry, it's just not going to work out with us right now. So she actually did amazing. She sold like 8 million in her first year. She killed it. And then they said, you know what? We'd like to offer you a position on our team. She came on board with us. So she actually gets a call from somebody, says that we want to meet with you. Well, she comes to Ninja. She tells me all about this, her first listing appointment, and she finds out, guess who she's going against? The Kendrick team. So she goes through Ninja. She goes on her first listing appointment, and guess who they picked? Her. She said, I did all the questions. She's like, I studied all the ninja stuff. Yeah, so this stuff really works. So I feel bad sharing her story. If she shares it next time, let's all pretend we didn't hear it. Okay, so I have actually a couple cool things. Oh, I forgot to put this one. Scorecards. I want to give them out. This is something for you. They're really kind of just fun to keep track of where you're at. Maybe you guys can all just sort of take some and send them back. Here, let's say that's one for Maria. These are 3 for that row back there, and then that's the 3. Just send the 3 back to that row. And these are the 2 for you guys, and then 1 over there to Emily. We'll meet halfway.
Karen said I wasn't on the invite.
Really?
Yeah.
Emily.
Probably because I took my notes.
Oh, that's weird, but you're a ninja. Okay, I'll have to double check that.
I am.
Okay, so guys, what I just shared is our scorecard, which our scorecards are in my hub. These are really cool just to kind of keep track of how you're doing, right? Am I keeping up with my affirmations? Am I writing my notes, right? Have I been going to my sales meetings? Well, you guys are always coming to your training because you can know that we do 1 sales meeting a month, but everything else I do is trainings. Am I viewing properties, office tours? Well, we don't really do that. Reviewing your hot list and your warm list. Remember, I have attached to the calendar invite your what we call your business tracker, which is your hot list, your warm list. It has what you're keeping up with, what's going under contract, what's closing, and more importantly, your life list. So you can attach really what you're trying to accomplish with that, so you can really follow your goals. If you're calling your buyers or sellers, or they're under contract, are you doing your 50 live interviews? Are you adding your names to your database? Are you doing your open houses, your real estate reviews, and your top 3 weekly lead measures? These are just kind of good to kind of keep on track. Yeah.
Kind of like what's on the side of the calendar.
Yeah. So whether or not you want to do them, I think they're kind of cool, maybe to sort of, kind of keep up with them sort of weekly to say, okay, how did my week sort of look? What sort of got away with me? What do I kind of want to focus on next week? Hey, Miss Beverly, so what is a good thing for me to sort of focus on next week? So that's the weekly scorecard. Again, I have attached for you into the invite these business trackers to help you to keep on track. October, we're going to start our business planning with me. So we have wonderful books and all sorts of things that you can start kind of going through your business. What was helping you be successful this year? What do you want to put more time and energy in? What do you want to grow into? What do you never want to do? And that's okay too, right? And that way when we sit down and really plan out what does it look like for next year, let's put our on touch auto flow and, a live flow. Let's put what we want to do on paper. And that way we can really set ourselves up for a year of success. So I want to start setting up those business meetings with us in the beginning, in October. I really want to make sure we're done by the middle of November, because that's what happens in the middle of November. We all turn off and we go into holiday mode, trying to keep up with customers and all of that. So I want to make sure we're done by then. So let's make sure everybody gets on my calendar before then. Good? All right, so what we're going to focus on today is success habit number 7, which you mentioned, Miss Janet, real estate reviews. Woo! What do you guys think about those? And we're going to listen to who? Our favorite, Mr. Larry Kindle, as he's going to share with us about the real estate review. So here he goes.
Hello and welcome to the Ninja Path. My name is Larry Kendall. I'm the author of...
We know who he is, but why is that not playing? Let's do this. Is it playing now? Oh my gosh, what's up with the views? Okay. Where's the view? What is the view thing? Is it in my Zoom? Yeah, no, well, it's in the, actually, no, it's up here. Let me close this one out. Maybe this is throwing it off. Let's close Safari. Leave. It's right here. Let's go here. Let's go to Zoom. Let's go to Zoom. That's a good question. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. Hold on. I'm just going to do this. Come on back. Come on back. Okay. Stop share. And let's change my share. Oh gosh, this is so annoying. Share. And let's go to desktop, right?
Yeah, or that, is that it?
Google Chrome, that works too. All right, let's do it now. Let's see. Can we all see it now?
Ninja Selling. And our goal is to help you increase your income per hour so that you can have a life. We focus on 3 key areas, your mindset, your skill set, and your actions. And this lesson is devoted to improving on your actions. What are some actions that you can take that will improve your business? We're going to focus on real estate reviews. We believe they are a trend bender. If you start doing real estate reviews, it will dramatically improve your business. In fact, as part of the Ninja 9, success habit number 7 is to schedule 2 live real estate reviews per week. We recommend 2 live per week. You may do more through the mail, but at least get 2 live real estate reviews each week. Recently, I received a phone call from my insurance agent, Brad, and he said, Larry, we need to get together and review your insurance. Your properties have gone up in value. We want to make sure that you're adequately covered. Justin, my investment advisor, wanted to get together for lunch to talk about my stock portfolio. I receive emails and texts from my eye doctor, my dentist, and my medical doctor to set up appointments. My accountant, Drew, calls and says, hey, it's almost year end. We need to have a year end review to make sure that there's some things you can do before the end of the year on your taxes. My banker, Pat, calls and says, hey, it's time to take a look at your line of credit. What do all of these have in common? They're my trusted advisor team. And so the question is, where's the real estate agent in this? That real estate broker, you should be part of their trusted advisor team. And you'll position yourself as one of their trusted advisors with your real estate reviews. Most of your clients have to fill out an annual financial statement. And, they get a notice from their bank or from their stockbroker, from the insurance agent as far as the value of those. But what do they get on their real estate? Well, that comes from you. That is part of your real estate review. Real estate reviews are very simple. It's a simple market overview. It's not a full-blown market analysis that takes a couple of hours to prepare. It should be something that takes less than 5 minutes. And it's presented face-to-face. If you cannot present face-to-face, then you drop it in the mail to them. When you get together face-to-face, we would recommend that you not just jump into the real estate review right away, but instead get caught up. Ask forward questions. Gee, I haven't seen you in a year. And I brought you a real estate review, but before we go there, how's the family? How's business? What are you guys doing for fun? And make it fun. Real estate reviews, great place to have them, lunch, breakfast, coffee, drink after work, make it fun. What are some of the favorite resources in putting a real estate review together? I'm often asked, well, what should a real estate review look like? Well, here's some resources. One is FHFA.gov, the house price index. I'll show you that in a minute. Another one is the pricing tools from Focus First. If you've been through the Ninja installation, you've been introduced to those tools and are familiar with them. Clearly, you could just use something as simple as your local MLS service. I recommend just a one-pager showing what's sold in the last year and what's for sale in the last year in their neighborhood would be a good way to start. RPR, Realty Property Resource, is a great way to do it. If you're a member of the National Association of Realtors, you are a part of RPR. And then, of course, I always like to look up the county records for their house, find out when they bought their house, what they paid for it, and take a look at the appreciation that's occurred. Here's an example of FHFA.gov, the house price index. This is published by state. It's also published by the 300 largest metropolitan statistical areas. So if you are in a decent sized town, you probably can have this not only for your state, but also for your community. Shows appreciation over the last year, the last 5 years, and since 1991. We have found sellers love looking at this. You can also take that data and put it in the form of a bar chart showing appreciation over time. This is what we've done. We just simply use the data from FHFA.gov. I'm often asked, well, what do I say? How do I set this up? When I make that phone call, what do I say? Well, we're going to offer you a couple of scripts for that. One is to just simply say, as part of my service to you, I offer the opportunity to sit down once a year and review your real estate holdings. I've prepared a report for you and would like to get together with you for coffee next week or lunch or breakfast or a drink after work. It's very important to say, I've prepared a report for you, because once they know you've prepared the report, they're more likely to want to see it. If you say, well, I could prepare a report for you, they may feel that they don't want to put you out, and they'll say, no, that's okay. If for some reason they're busy, they're getting ready to leave town, they've got a project due, whatever it is, and they can't meet, that's fine. Be nonchalant about it. Hey, that's fine. Why don't I just drop it in the mail to you? And then I'll follow up with you with a phone call to see if you have any questions. Another thing that you can say, what is the question that we're most asked as real estate people? Well, the question I get most often is, how's the market? So I prepared a report for you on your real estate holdings. And again, if they can't meet, just drop it in the mail to them. What are the best times for a real estate review? Well, really, any time. But what we have found is a time when people are really thinking about their real estate and at the end of the year and starting a new year and New Year's resolutions and making changes in their lives is November, December, and January. Excellent time to do real estate reviews. Certainly on the anniversary of the purchase of their home is a good time. Whenever you see some sort of change, and maybe you're watching Facebook and you notice that there's been a change in their life, when there's a change in their family, occupation, recreation, or dreams, it's probably going to affect their real estate. And then, of course, when you're asked that famous question, how's the market? That's an invitation to do a real estate review for them. Let's give an example. This is Joanne De Leon. She's a partner in my company at the group in Fort Collins, Colorado. She's a great ninja. And she likes to load up in the fall and do a lot of real estate reviews in November and December. She did 39 this last November and December, 20 of which were live. She was able to get about half of her real estate reviews were either live or go to meeting. We're in a very high-tech town, and people are very comfortable with go to meeting. And so she did some of them on go to meeting and had 8 transactions in her first 6 weeks from her real estate reviews. Here's an example of one of them. This is a townhome that she sold to a young man a couple of years ago. You may notice on the sheet there that he purchased that property for about $240,000 or so. And what she picked up on Facebook was that he just got engaged. And she knows that this is a big change in his life. and that his new fiance may not want to live in his bachelor pad. So she didn't say anything about that. She simply called him up and said, I've prepared a report for you. And when they got together, she used the Focus First pricing tools that you've experienced if you've been in the Ninja installation. And she noticed that his townhome is now worth close to $320,000. And when he saw that, naturally, he got quite excited. And they decided, well, let's sell the townhome and buy our own place. Real estate review results. We track this with our ninjas. And if you can have a real estate review that's face-to-face or go to meeting, 33% of the time, you'll end up with some sort of real estate transaction, a listing, a sale, or a referral. It drops dramatically if you just mail it. If you phone call, they can't meet, so you mail, and then you follow up with a phone call, it's about 15%. If you simply just drop it in the mail and don't phone them, it's only about 2%. And we have found basically no results from email only. If you're doing 2 a week, which is what we recommend, that's 100 a year. Well, face-to-face, that would be 33 transactions a year just from real estate reviews. If you're doing phone call, phone call, it would be 15 transactions a year. Mail only would be about 2. And one of the things that's great about real estate reviews is in this market, they're fun to do. Most markets are experiencing an increase in value. It's fun to sit down with folks and talk about the market and how much their property has gone up. I can remember doing real estate reviews during the Great Recession. It was tough explaining to someone that their property may not even be worth what they owe against it. Today, it's fun to do them, and we should be doing more real estate reviews. Obviously, what's a trend bender is live, face-to-face, voice-to-voice. That's where you get the results. If you're afraid to make those phone calls, I would say it's because you're thinking about yourself. Start thinking about your client, and you'll be more likely to make the call because it's really in their best interest to provide them with this information. Maria Vitale is a wonderful ninja in Denver, Colorado, and she did 25 live real estate reviews in January last year and had 15 transactions result. Jim Murray is a ninja partner of mine at the group real estate company in Colorado. He did 15 live reviews in 1 month and 5 transactions. I asked Jim, I said, you were in a group, there was a group that got together of about a dozen agents, and they were all going to do real estate reviews. Well, most of them either just mailed them or did them by phone. And Jim actually did 15 live reviews and had 5 transactions. I said, what did you do? Why did you do that when the others didn't? And he said, well, I owe it to my people. Jim focuses on, and Maria focuses on their clients. They know this is important to their clients, and they take good care of their clients. Basically, real estate reviews will reposition you as the source of real estate knowledge. You're not a salesperson, you're the source of real estate knowledge in your market. See, you could choose to either be in touch or you could choose to be the source. You can be in touch by simply sending calendars and other types of information to your clients, but be the source by doing real estate reviews. And you'll position yourself as one of their trusted advisors. We can show you the ninja path, but only you can pick up the phone and schedule a real estate review. Thank you so much for joining us for this session.
So I would have to say, this time of year especially, we need to jump on real estate reviews. So hold on, I'm gonna stop my share for a second. Now, you guys, you can play on this, but you gotta unmute yourself and be ready. Yes?
I have a question that I was wondering.
Sure.
If you have to mail it, say they're international, is there any verbiage in the card? when you
I
mail
wouldn't mail it. I wouldn't mail it.
You wouldn't mail it.
No. If I was gonna do one, I would Zoom it. Get online with them, do a Zoom. Why would you mail it? It's a waste. I mean,
was thinking
honestly,
at least
mailing,
If they had something to hold as well. So you're saying I could do both.
you could email it and then Zoom it with them, you know what I mean? And connect it in the Zoom thing so they can print it and look at it and, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't mail it. Honestly, you're not gonna get anything from the mail like that. I don't think so. It's just,
Not personal.
it's not personal enough. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so are we all ready? We're gonna play a game. It's fun time. If you don't like Starbucks, too bad. Because I've got 2 Starbucks gift cards. So what are they for? They're for the first person could tell me a Sotheby's International, premier Sotheby's International tool that makes real estate reviews so simple.
Zoom.
Teresa, how much is your homework on our website? Woo! She's paying attention. Zoom is not a premier Sotheby's tool, but you are 100% right. Okay, did anyone else have one online? No,
My
silence.
hub,
My hub.
the website.
The website. Yes, that is the website. Miss Teresa did get how much is my home worth on your website. There is one more, and it cannot be general, although you are correct. Miss Emily, you can't raise your hand. You must scream it out. So hold on. It's serious business. It is a $10 gift card to Starbucks, people. I am talking about caffeine here. Or not, like you might like, tea or something. But the point is, there is something else.
Neighborhood trend report.
Oh, Jesus, she just,
I
I did, but I didn't figure it out. The other tool that you could use to also create did. She- that you could use for a real estate review is a neighborhood trend report. And yes, Miss Emily, this is one, the other. So, what is also cool about coming in person is it's easier to win the gifts. Yes. Every week there will be something fun to give away at Ninja. So, those of you online, you should come in person because the giveaways are easier to win. Okay, so let's take a peek. Let's let's look and let's see what we can find. Okay. Desktop, let's do that. So we're gonna go into here. Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna make this big. We're gonna say play from current slide, and we're gonna hope that this works. Not. We're just gonna, play. Okay. All right, I saw this one. Okay, back. So this beautiful report, you go to your page of how much is my home worth, which is either located from your front web page. We all know how to get there, right? Or you have this. Does everybody have this page on your website? Have I created this for everybody? Because if I have not, we need to do this like yesterday.
I try to do something. This is what came up. Have you ever come across this?
No,
That was straight from,
that's weird.
yeah.
What's that from?
That's from our website.
What is that?
I tried to do this on a property for somebody that was doing a for sale by owner. So I put in the address, like it doesn't exist.
Well,
And this is what it came up with.
was it a brand new property?
No,
This
police
is
officer
so
or legal
weird.
personnel. I think so, because all their information, they're not in the county record.
Yeah, they're not,
Mm.
if they're police or if they're like a judge or.
Let's see. Can everybody see my, let's take a peek. Can everybody see my screen, the website? Everybody see this, guys? Online? Luz, can you see my, okay.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go to my website real quick. Let's just test it out real fast. So if you do not have this page, which we're gonna pull up on my page real quick, I have put it under sell your home. How much is your home worth? What is your home worth? Whatever. Because it is on the bottom here, but get an instant home value, but you don't notice it. It's too tiny. I was trying to walk someone through it and they couldn't even find it. It was one of our agents. I mean, it's very hard to see that. So you see the search really good, but you don't really see that one. Yours is there. Why is this not pulling up? Okay, here it is. It's coming. It's just super slow. Okay, what is the address? Let's try it. No, let's just try that one just to see what was,
Okay,
maybe it is a police officer.
so the address, 16703 Magnolia Terrace Boulevard. It's in Marbury.
See, you don't know here. I'm just gonna assume it's this one. That's the only problem. You can't see. It's so tiny that you can't see. We cannot resolve the address you entered. Oh, well, again, I don't really know if it got Magnolia Terrace. Let's say one more time.
16703.
Magnolia Terrace VLVD Montbird.
Mine did something really weird.
Oh, mine says great news, we found buyers for your home.
That's what mine
As well.
says, and it's really weird. It says powered by Buy-Side, so it's almost like it's linked me to something else.
I don't have that. I just have this. I can't find that property. All right, let's find another address though, because maybe it's that something with that address.
Something's up with mine too.
That was
it-
my personal address.
Okay, let's do another. What is your address? We have yours.
560
Uh-huh.
Heather
had that same
Bright,
thing.
BRITE, circle. Apopka.
Apopka.
Probably that person.
Well, we only hope, but we're gonna see. Heather Bright. Maybe it's your website.
Yeah.
Get with
maybe
mode.
it's-
I need to do it. too,
Yeah,
because
get with
it took
mode.
me- It took me to another thing. It took me to
Yeah.
something
Mine
powered
did.
by
Check
Buy-
with
Buy-Side.
mode. Take a screenshot of that and send it to mode. So I typed in the address, guys. Now remember, you can hit print right here and you could download the PDF super quick, print it out and just bring it to your appointment. It's that simple. This is your real estate review. It couldn't get any easier. Do you not love this? Awesome. So it makes that real estate review super simple. The other thing, if your person is overseas, don't mail this. Don't send this. Even if your person's out, in South Florida or somewhere, don't mail it. I just really don't think mailing it is really good. I would then go ahead and simply get on Zoom and share it even like this. Or you could download it as a PDF and upload it into a book and share it like a book. You could do it either way, right? That's the really good thing about it. So very simple and easy. Everybody good with that? The other super cool thing, and let's play from current slide, is okay, remember, if you wanted to draw on it, remember like Melanie was saying, if you wanted to do like a funnel or something like that, don't do anything, you can even do whiteboard on the Zoom. So whatever you want to do, if they say, well, show me where it could be in the middle of these, you can even draw right here, right on top of it. So it could have the picture and you can draw, or you can draw right on there. So make sure that you know how to use Zoom. My point is Zoom is a really cool tool. It's so much better to use Zoom than to mail anything. I wouldn't mail it and I wouldn't even email it. You could email them a little teaser like, see, here's the letter. This letter, by the way, is in your hub under, what is it under? Documents, resources, Ninja. And they have this where they're enclosing your report for you. I wouldn't do that, but I could say, here's a little neighborhood trend report for your personalized real estate review. Let me know what time would be best to drop it by. So I would modify this letter, maybe send over the neighborhood trend report, and then come by with the real estate review specifically about their home. I just feel like it's a wasted opportunity. You know what I mean? Give him something. If you want to send him something, it's your customer, send him something, send him this. And here's an example of that report right here. I took that, again, I downloaded the PDF, threw it in Presentation Suite and added it to a little book. So you can also do it as a book and you can flip on through it. So you can send it to him or you can create a little book here.
Presentation suite, that's,
Access.
I think you have to pay for it now.
It's $20 for the year. It's not for the usage of it. It's for the holding the data.
Oh,
Yeah, we've already paid Sotheby's to up, like, if you went into Sotheby's right now, you'd have access to it regardless, but it'd be a very bare bones. We've already paid for everybody to have the upgraded version. It's just that for all the data that they're housing, that's the $20. Yeah. So it's $20 for the year. You just, if you don't have it, just have mode, set it up because you have to validate an email from FlipSnack to make sure that you're set up properly. But this is a great tool, super easy. You guys like that one? So that's the neighborhood trend report. Another great way to help you get in the door for the real estate review. Again, the most important thing. And listen, this time of year, come with a bottle of wine, come with the pie, come with some cookies, whatever, right? It's holiday time. What a great thing. I wanted to drop off some cookies and I brought a real estate reviews. Another thing I like, he says it's this time of year, we're sitting down doing our real estate review, but I also love to say a lot of my customers, I've been doing real estate reviews for a lot of my customers, and I thought of you. I thought it's about time we should sit down and do your real estate review. We've never done one, right? Why not? It's a simple thing to say. People will be like, oh my gosh, that's true. We've never done one. That'd be great. These are people who know, like, and love you, right? So why not? So that's another thing that I want you to all think about. And then where's my PowerPoint? Hello, did I close my PowerPoint? That would be just terrible. Microsoft PowerPoint, here it is. So those are the training points. Now, one last thing I really do want to talk about, because you know me, and social media is huge. If you are doing the targeted campaign, you, like, for example, you guys focus on Reunion. A lot of your customers are in Reunion, but a lot of their neighbors that are not your customers yet are also in Reunion. So if you have downloaded that list from Remind, you have uploaded that custom list into Facebook, you could create a campaign, which I'm more than happy to help you do, for just the people in Reunion. So you could say, wondering what's happening in Eagle Creek, wondering what's happening in Reunion in this incredible market, whatever you want to say. Your home has never been worth more. Get your free Reunion neighborhood report, right? Click below, and then you can say, click below for your free real estate review. Now, are they actually getting the real estate review? No, they're going to get a little information about how to reach out to DM you so you can contact them with the free real estate review, right? That's the beautiful thing. They can get stuff about what's happening in local market, but for their own real estate review, which is our little report, you want them to contact you so you can go over it with them. But we can do this right off of social media, guys, and this is a great thing. Why not? I mean, that's the beautiful thing. And the greatest thing is when they go here, you know who they are. We uploaded them. We know the house, we know the person, we know exactly who we are. They're not cold leads. They are people in the community that we farm. And we'll know, oh, you're Susie and Tom's neighbor. That's not a cold lead, right? So that's very much in the same vein as Ninja. So I would say throw your net a little wider when we're thinking real estate reviews. Start, of course, with the easy ones, which are all the people we know that we've done business with, of course. But who's to say that they're friends and their neighbors? And say to your customers too, oh, by the way, if any of your neighbors are, would like to have a neighbor, a real estate review, tell them I'd be happy to do so. I'm doing so many at this time. I understand how important it is to have that. Why not? People love this kind of service. And you know what? We are providing a service and we're doing it out of the goodness of our hearts, which is a wonderful thing, right? So giving. So, any questions? What do you guys think about that? How did design balls. Yes, I used design balls. Access. I went into Access and I used design balls. I like design balls. That's a great one. So I highly recommend that. Okay. And then I'm going to end because I am almost on time. Are you guys impressed? I said 45 minutes. I'm going to end with something that I absolutely love. We can all see it. Okay, Luce. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but I love this. Why is it not big on the screen? Oh, it's not even big yet.
Top right corner, you can swap display.
Where? I can't see it over
Like
there.
where the time is ticking, where it
can't
says
hit
swap display.
Oh, wait, hold on. Here?
No.
Here?
the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I know. Okay. You gonna play? Oh, sure. Of course I did. Oh, no, it's not doing anything. Okay, that's fabulous. Play from current slide. Let's see where. It really is good. You guys will like it when I play. All right. Will it play? What happened here? Hello. All right. What happened?
This is the end of the slideshow.
Okay, this is really annoying. End show. What happened here? It is a video. Loading. It's loading. It was playing, but it was playing wrong, if you remember. And then now it's not playing.
You might play after it loads a little.
It's counting. Come on. It's such a good video.
Look how much is small.
Yeah, let's see. Swap displays. Ah, here we go. See that? She's pretty cool, right? So the key is, I think we have enough coming out of an installation to turn up just 1 degree. One extra real estate review, right? One extra moment to do an extra affirmation or an extra time for your family. That's the whole point, right, of this ninja, that work-life balance. So I challenge you all to turn up the heat just 1 extra degree. So that's my ninja challenge for the week. And I like to do that. I add a ninja challenge every time. So that's my ninja challenge, 1 extra degree. So have a wonderful ninja day. And I have these little for you. These are about the ninja review. So if you could send, there's 2 for you guys. 3 for them. Actually, 1. I give 1 to Emily. And I'm not going to print one for you, Maria, because it's about real estate reviews. And you're not going to do that.
Is that what this is
Oh,
on the website?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you want, you can have it. But that. Okay, you're good. Liz, thank you. Thank you.
Did you?
This one and I have.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, I have this one.
You do?
Okay.
Well,